Let me show you something that's hiding in plain sight. Every child who learns these skills, like reading, writing, playing football, making friends, learning an instrument, they all go through one single pattern. The strange thing is that we have spent years teaching our kids these skills, but we haven't taught them the pattern. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. You will never parent the same way again. Hi, I'm Sayed Bilal. I help parents raise their kids to be independent and adapt to future whatever it throws at them. Now, I've taught thousands of students in my classroom, and I've made plenty of mistakes while raising my own son. But one thing I always kept wondering, why are some students not so curious while others are? Why some students quit on the first obstacle and others stick? Why some students get feedback and they're perfectly fine while others don't receive that feedback very well? Some children were self driven while others waited for instructions. At first, they looked completely different problems. But then, when I dug deep, I realized that they all are different points in the same journey. So, what does that journey look like? Explore, start, stick, and improve. It's as simple as that. So, what does explore means? Explore means being curious, wonder, ask questions. Please experiment. No curiosity, no journey at all. And unfortunately, in my classrooms, I've seen students becoming less and less curious day by day, year by year. And I would say students have a lot to blame for that. Next is start. Remember, the hardest part is not the finishing, it's the beginning. Think about adults. We fear judgment, we fear failure in public, we procrastinate, we dive to perfectionism, we wait for ideal conditions. And then we transfer the same fears, same things to our kids as well. So they're not confident to start on their own anything. The next step is stick. Sticking to the problem more than usual, more than what people usually stick to. It's where dreams die out quietly. And not because children are incapable, because they don't stick to it more than necessary. They quit on first failure, first mistake. They quit on when things get hard. They quit when things get boring, when the things became mundane and excitement is gone. That's when the achievers achieve something. And last but not least is improvement, reflection. For kids, it's just noticing one tiny thing that they can improve to do better next time. And here's what fascinates me a lot. People often think about successful people. For example, an athlete winning a gold medal, or an entrepreneur building a business, a musician performing on stage. They always prefer to look at the finished product. What they miss is how many ideas that businessman explored before starting his own business. How that musician began performing even when he was not ready. How that athlete stuck when the excitement disappeared. And how someone improved little by little over the years. Success is not one giant loop. It's thousands of tiny little loops. And every child has the ability to go through those loops if we teach them how. A lot of people ask, What are those skills that we should teach to our kids so they are ready for the future? I think that's a wrong question. Because no matter how much technology changes, the human skills cannot be changed. Someone become curious, someone starts the journey, someone stuck to the problem, and someone improve day by day. That's how every invention, every breakthrough, and every meaningful achievement have worked. Technology may change, human progress will not. New careers will appear, new technology will emerge, but every meaningful achievement will follow the same path. Explore, start, stick, and improve. The greatest gift we can give to our child is not preparing them for the next exam. It's preparing them for the future that is highly uncertain. I'm raising my kid to these standards. And if you're one of those who want to raise kids on similar pattern, for more content, please subscribe to my channel.